Hey guys, so today I want to make a quick little video here comparing my Sony Xperia Z, having the latest Android 4.2.2. As you can see when we scroll down like this, looks pretty cool there with the theme. At least I think that's pretty new, and we can have more toggles that we can add, and it's called quick settings. We also now with Android 4.2.2 here on the Sony Xperia Z, we do have a redesigned lock screen here with lock screen widgets, so we can quickly launch the camera there, and also we can add more stuff here if we would like to have access to that pretty quick. We also have new things here, a new kind of menu down here and some logos that they have changed, and we can add our 4 favorite quick access apps here on the multitasking area. And then of course you have your normal scroll to remove things. We also do have some more things inside of the settings area. When we go to display and you go down like that, you have quick settings, and this is more freedom to tweak the toggles that you see up here. So you can tweak that a little bit more, remove the things you don't want to see. Extremely useful. And then also we do have some other things, but I made a full review if you want to check it out. Let's see. That could be a little bit annoying. So let's continue on here. So let's go down to About Phone, Android 4.2.2. Okay. And then of course we do have my iPhone 5 here, having the latest iOS 7 beta 2 that I've also made a full review of, been going over and all that, but we can go over it a little bit quick here, sneak peek look compared to earlier betas. It now has first of course voice memo, so when we load it up here we can record voice and everything. Awesome. We also have Siri, which talks now in male and female new voices. So what is 2 plus 2, baby?
Okay, give me a moment. The answer is 4.
There we go, taking advantage of Wolfram Alpha here. And of course, if we would like to do the same thing here with our Sony Xperia Z, I'm pretty sure we don't have a voice assistant, but there's one thing that we do have. And let's see, I think after first want to connect to a network, so of course we need to use that. I'm already on my Wi-Fi network on my iPhone 5 on iOS 7, so we can just quickly fire it up over here. Netgear, that's my network name if you're wondering. If you want to connect to it, if you are around where I'm at, you can say hi to me, take a beer with me. No, maybe not. Let's connect. Okay, there we go. So of course, what is 2 plus 2? If you want to use, what is 2 plus 2?
The answer is 4.
So as you can see, if you want to use voice assistant on the Xperia Z here, of course we can just use Google Now, which is nice. And of course we can also do other things like set alarm at 5 p.m.
Setting alarm.
And then cool thing here, we can quickly disable it. And then of course with Siri, set alarm at 6 p.m.
Okay, I set an alarm for 6 p.m.
And we can also quickly disable it here, very, very useful. So it kind of works both ways there. If you want to have a lazy voice assistant, you can definitely pull that off. Have a new clock icon here also inside of the new beta down here. Not a massive, super big deal over there. You also see when you use iMessage right now, you can see avatars. You have some quick tweaks on the lock screen when you are playing music. Not super big though. And then also the FaceTime app is a little bit changed. It's a little bit darker, and also we have apps like reminders, which definitely also has been adding a new little touch in how it looks like. And also apps like the weather app here have now an option to add more cities, so I added Paris there. And let's see here, do we have some kind of weather app here? We probably should have that on the Sony Xperia Z as well. News and weather maybe. and you can also set your location here, of course. Automatically determine my location. I'm just gonna pick a random location where I'm not located at. So if we pick Paris, let's see if we can add more places. Okay, so we can see the weather over here, and let's see if we can see the weather over here. So you, of course, weather app, it's something that a lot of people wanna use. Not kind of sure though if you can add more. You probably can't add more here. You also now on the new iPhone here with the new update, of course I can do separate videos going over specific features, but in short here, especially here when we are on our home screens here, of course with the Sony Xperia Z here, we can have widgets, like cool widgets here, like a music player, like a little thing there that displays my latest pictures that I've been taking, a cool search widget, a cool clock widget, and of course you can download a ton of more from the Play Store. And now that's not something you can do on the iPhone. It's still used widgets, and Apple probably will always have it like that. But then of course if you're coming from iOS 6, iOS 7 is a pretty cool upgrade here in terms of the UI and feel. They definitely revamped all the icons, and it could just be something temporary, but I don't think so. And then also if you want to search, it's a little bit different now. Earlier you did one swipe here to the left, now you just do one swipe down like that, and that is pretty useful. And also that you can do it on all of the home screens. A little bit more transparency here probably also in the new iOS 7 Beta 2 update, and also that it's a little bit snappier overall. Of course, if you want to search here on the Xperia Z, you should probably also use Google Now, and it should be able to find your default apps and things also, going over those. You also, of course, in iOS 7 have the new control center down here, which is fun to bring some default toggles here to the iPhone 5, like Wi-Fi, airplane mode, Bluetooth mode, screen rotation mode, and definitely nice here with the brightness slider there, easy to access. You also in default mode have that accessed, that you can access it here on the lock screen, which is pretty useful. And you also have a quick access to one app here, the camera app, which is also pretty useful. If you check it out and compare it here on the Xperia Z here, they're both very clean. They both have a quick access to the camera, but you do get some more additions here on the Xperia Z here, because we can have, with the latest Android 4.2 update, we can add a quick access here to different apps. There we have the camera, but then we can also add more apps and shortcuts to that on the lock screen, so probably a little bit better there. And also this new control center down here with these toggles, of course those are the things that you already find up here when you scroll down like that, and it has a nice touch there. Not sure if brightness light, if you can have that over here though. And then of course I think it looks a little bit more stylish here with like transparent background here on the iPhone. Definitely looks stylish. I'm probably can go over other things like the browser in separate videos, because there's just too many things to go over in one video, or I mean I can do that, but this is just going to be more of an overall look here. And of course also if you go down in the notification center here on the iPhone, they mainly focus here on the calendar, the stock. You can tweak this also, and then you do have a section here called all, and this is the place where you will see all your messages from your homeboys and every girl that ever tried to call you and stuff. You will see that here. And then also you will have a missed page, so you can see everything that you missed, and this looks so badass when you can see through here. I think it looks so cool. And then of course in terms of jailbreaking and stuff, it could maybe come out in the future. And also the thing at the bottom here should probably be transparent, and that's probably going to come in later updates. Quickly a look here. If you do ask me one thing here that is really bad with the Xperia Z here, and that Sony actually have fixed with their new Xperia Z Ultra phone, is the viewing angles on this boy is really bad when you look at it from the sides. The iPhone use definitely kills it over there, which is a little bit boring there for It's a little bit boring there for the Xperia Z, but overall it's kind of like a great device. And then also I don't really like though the glass back here, even though it do have these edges, so it doesn't float around when you put it down on the table super much. But I'm not really sure if glass back is the best material to use on a phone. I'm very happy how Apple removed a lot of that glass on the new iPhone 5 compared to earlier iPhone 4 and 4S, because they were just moving around on the table, and then also when you drop the device accidentally, many times it did break when you did do that with the iPhone 5. So just a quick little look here. Of course, I can go over more things in future videos, maybe browser benchmark, faster videos, just to compare some quick things. Happy that you did watch this video. You can leave your feedback down below if you want to see anything specific. If you like my videos, you can also subscribe, of course, to my YouTube channel and see me uploading videos like almost every day. Not all days, but a lot of days. And then also, of course, multitasking. I'm not sure if I did show you that, but multitasking, of course, just one tap there, double tap here on the iPhone, and it's a little bit, it's the same as it was in the earlier beta, but I think they could have added a little bit more speed here when you want to remove an app. I also don't like that none of these phones, the Xperia Z or the iPhone 5, has a quick button to remove all the apps that you have opened up, like the Samsung device have. But yeah, quick little look. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.